Hey there, my name is Jeff Hansen, and I'm coming to you today from Northern California.
My name's Arvin Predis, and I'm here in Los Angeles, California.
Yes, you are. And we're together. We're bringing you a combined 40 plus years of full time real estate brokerage experience, hands on the ground in the business, getting dirty every day, making it happen, here to help you with your breakthroughs as you move towards your next level of success. Arvin, you're not going to believe the topic today.
Lay it
You're not
on
going
me.
to believe it. The topic today is how to fail in real estate. What you have to do if you want to make sure that you fail. And
Nice.
in my career, I've seen a lot of people succeed, probably more, honestly, more fail than succeed, but I've seen a lot do both. And it's hard. It's hard to see people not have the success that they want. That's one reason we're doing this. But I was thinking about some commonalities to people that don't have the success that they want, and we'll kind of riff off a few things here. One of the first things that popped into my head is I realized early on I had people at the office I was at who would come in and I would, get to know them, and I'd say, hey, what's gotten you into the real estate business? You want to be a realtor? And they're like, so this is the one way to fail. Have an attitude that is, I'm going to try real estate. I'm going to try it. Yeah, I was doing something else, but I thought I'd try this. And honestly, I've heard a number of people that talked like that. Which was really the truth for them. Like, I'm going to try it, and almost no, I mean, literally none of them ended up having success or stayed in the business, because this is the kind of thing to do where you have to literally, in my view, almost burn the bridges, because it's really difficult in the beginning to get launched and get momentum. And if your attitude is, I'm going to try this, and if it, I've even people say, well, I'm in Silicon Valley, so people would say, yeah, I was in tech, but I'm gonna try this, and if it doesn't work out, blah blah blah. I have some backup plan. Can't have a backup plan. So if you want to fail, tell yourself, I'm just going to try it. What do you think of that, Arvin?
Yeah, I think if you have that mentality and in real estate, some people get lucky and are able to help people buy, sell, or invest and close some deals within their first couple months. Some people longer than that. But if you're not seeing immediate success and you're that type of person where it's just, I'm going to try it, you may just, sink in just financially, you've paid board dues, you've paid for lock boxes, you paid for marketing, and you're just trying it. And within 6 months, maybe you haven't closed a deal yet, and you decide to just get out. Now all these things have just become sunk costs. And maybe you were a little closer to closing a deal than you thought. Like, I think
Might be, might be.
people, it seems like I've heard that people tend to quit maybe right before something good happens or right before they're able to build momentum, maybe just a little too early. And they never get to
That's right.
really see that part of the successful part of their journey.
So if you want to effectively fail, don't get through the hard part. Don't get to where you're going to have a breakthrough and get some momentum and have an attitude. I'm just going to try. I'm just going to give it a try. See what happens. See what happens.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing if you're opening a restaurant. You're opening a restaurant. Yeah, I'm going to try it. Yeah, I'll throw it together. Maybe I'll open a steakhouse. I don't know. See what happens. Let's see. Yeah, throw it at the wall. Also, if you want to succeed, if you want to fail, another excellent way to fail is don't meet people. Whatever you do, if you want to fail, you definitely do not want to meet new people. Do not do it, because you might succeed if you meet people. So you want to make sure, avoid people, stay home, do not go out and meet anybody.
Yeah, I guess another adding on to that, one way to not make it is by not telling your sphere of influence, your friends and your family, that you're not a realtor, that you're not working
Right.
in real estate anymore,
Be a
or that
secret agent.
yeah, that you just haven't told them that you started a career.
Yep. Yep. And don't meet new people. Be sure not to stay in touch with people you do know. And like you
Mhm.
said, don't mention that you're working as a realtor now or that you're licensed.
Yep.
Just hope something will pop up. I think another great strategy for failing, this is really good. Follow me on this, is have a really bad attitude.
Oh,
Blame
yeah.
other people, look at the worst, expect the worst. Like this isn't gonna work, everything's bad. It's a bad market. Interest rates are too high, or they're too low, or there's not enough competition, or there's too much competition, or nobody's buying right now, or um, I had people when I first I got the business. Actually, Arvin and I have a similarity. We both got in the business in challenging real estate markets. For me, it was 1991, and it was a big downturn. Lots of foreclosures were happening and short sales and things like that. And some people I knew told me it's a bad time to get into real estate. So if my attitude was bad, I ended up succeeding, but I think I would have been a great failure if I had a worse attitude. Like, oh, it's just not going to work. Dang, that's just not going to work. What do you think?
I don't think people like to work with people that have a bad attitude. They don't like to hire people that have a bad attitude. When people go to the dentist and they know that they're going to get yelled at, they detest going to the dentist the next time, right? They might even skip a couple years or whatever. They don't want to be given a hard time. Some people don't like to go to the doctor because they don't want to get bad news or just doom and gloom, right?
Right.
So when you're someone that's going to make a really large purchase like a home to live in, I think the last thing people want to do is work with someone that just has the worst outlook on the entire thing.
That's why it's a great way to fail. Wonderful way. Or you might attract the worst clients who won't buy or might change direction or screw over. Right. So if failing is your intention, then have a bad attitude. That's going to work wonders for you. You're going to get there faster with a bad attitude if failure is what you want.
Yeah. How about your next door neighbor says they're thinking of selling their home next month
Uh-huh.
and um you just never follow up with them?
Never follow up. Don't, yeah, that's, you want to make sure if you want to fail, don't not follow up. In fact, this is actually on my list, sort of related, is be sure not to follow people through the sales cycle. Sales cycle is you have a lead or a prospect, you make an appointment. So don't do that. Never try and convert to the next step. Either go to the very end or just don't push to the next step at all. And definitely don't ask for anything. Don't ask for an appointment. Don't ask them to agree to offer them the opportunity to work with you. Just kind of see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another good way. Is just be really nilly. Don't have an awareness that you should move through the sales cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good way to fail. Anything else jump out at you?
There's just so many things you can do. Um,
Well, I'll give you one more while you're thinking. How's that?
yeah.
Be sure this is a good one. Be sure and give bad service. Do
Oh.
not communicate well because that's gonna mess you up and you might actually succeed. Even if you don't reach out and talk to people, if you happen to get a deal because your friend or neighbor or someone you know is doing a transaction, if you give good service, they might recommend you. So the key to failing is do not give great service, and the one way to do that is just don't be communicative. Don't update them on what's happening. Don't be in touch often. Act like it's kind of a bother. Stay tuned out. Bad service, fabulous way to get to failure quicker. And don't just try to be a failure. If you're gonna be a failure, just do it. Just give bad service.
Okay. All sounds good to me. I think we touched on all the major ones. Do all those things and you'll fail.
You will not make it in real estate.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting, just like talking about it in this way, which is kind of a funny way to talk about it, it makes me realize like a lot of these things, people like for people that do well in real estate, they wouldn't be able to. Like if good realtors, you couldn't force them to give bad service, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People that have a
Yeah.
tenacity to succeed, you couldn't stop them from talking to people or meeting people or staying in touch, right? They would just do it no matter what. So anyway, I wish that it would be my desire for sure that people have the success they want, and even if they have a difficult time, they don't get stuck in that time and they move towards success and don't get caught into the things that make them fail. It's just all too common, as you've seen too, right? You've seen people get in and out and burned up quickly getting into real estate, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Hard to see. Okay, go forth and don't be a failure, be a huge success. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao for now.